We've gone from canvas biplanes to invisible death machines in just over 100 years. So what does the future for fighter jets look like? Will pilots be replaced by AI? Will jets even need wings anymore? Let's look at the new Boeing F-47, a follow-up to the F-22 Raptor. The F-47 is designed to be a 6th gen fighter, and it will be equipped with a new stealth technology, as stated in the Air and Space Forces magazine. The F-47's design and many other fighter jets seem to all fall into this trend of having long range and crazy stealth. They also look oddly familiar to each other. But look at it, it's a flying metal brick. What I'm trying to say is that the fighter jet era is dying. The F-14 we once loved and knew will be replaced by a drone. Fighter jets will no longer look cool, and we won't even be able to see them because they will be flying so high up. Not that that is a bad thing, but it's just sad to see. This trend isn't only being replicated in the fighter jet industry, but can also see this in most fast food chains. Burgers used to be messy. Now, some chains are engineering meals purely for delivery efficiency, stacked perfectly flat, vacuum sealed, designed to survive a 30-minute scooter ride, not to taste amazing. And that is something I don't want to happen for the fighter jet industry. I do understand that they're only being used for war, and efficiency is the primary focus here. But man, I want to be able to take my kid out and watch cool F-69s soar the sky outside my window, but instead, I'll probably be pointing out the sky and saying, "Look son, there's a high altitude unmanned drone flying at Mach." I don't give a shit, homeboy. I hate you, dad. What did you just say to me? You will pay, kid. Anyways, I get it. War isn't about looking good. It's about surviving, winning, being faster, quieter, and deadlier. But there's something human about fighter jets. Let's be honest here, even if they do end up looking cooler, like some sci-fi anime spacecraft with wings made of lasers and engines powered by antimatter, it still wouldn't be the same. Because here's the real issue. We're not just losing the look of fighter jets, we're losing the feeling. Fighter jets used to be inspirational, posters on your wall, cool. You didn't just want to watch them, you wanted to be in them. There was something personal about it. Something almost poetic. A single pilot breaking the sound barrier, flying on instinct, pushing physics to its limit. Now, like imagine showing someone in 1976 the F-14 Tomcat and then showing them what we have now. They'd think we have downgraded. What happened? Where's the swing wing? The twin engines? The need for speed?
The need for speed.
Oh, don't worry. We replaced it with a box that can fly 1,000 miles an hour, destroy enemy infrastructure while remaining undetected by a radar. It also files its own taxes. That's great and all, but where's the... This whole thing, fighter jets, stealth, AI, war, it's all built around one thing we don't talk about enough. The pilots, humans, the human beings sitting in that cockpit. We have designed entire machines, fighter jets, around keeping that person alive while flying at supersonic speeds and dodging missiles. We have built helmets that cost more than a car just to help them see. We have trained them to split second life or death decisions under pressure that would break most of us. And now, we're slowly phasing that out. No more G-force tolerance, no more dogfights, just remote controls and silent kills. It makes more sense, it's safer, cheaper, more efficient. But it's also kind of terrifying, because when you remove the human from war, what do you get? A war with no fear, no hesitation, no mercy, just algorithms and outcomes. And I get it, that's the future, maybe it's smarter. But part of me wonders, what does the world look like where no one is taking risks? Because fighter jets weren't just cool because they flew fast. They were cool because someone was inside of them, risking their life, trusting a machine they barely understood, with only seconds to react. But teacher, what about the people who don't care about fighter jets? Why is this relevant to us? That's a really good question, Mark. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's talk about the bigger picture here, because it's not only fighter jets that are fading. Fighter jets pushed science. They inspired kids to become engineers, scientists, astronauts. They drove funding into aerospace programs that eventually gave us GPS, advanced weather systems, and even part of the internet. Now, as these jets disappear into black budget drone programs and AR warfare, the public's connection to them fades. When was the last time a fighter jet made headlines for how beautiful it was or how revolutionary it was? Probably 20 years ago. One thing also I should mention is that this news article called the F-15 and F-16. Like, bro, you know what? Maybe this is just a minor issue. I'm just overcomplicating stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna have to cover this real fast because I know people are gonna tell me this in the comments. Yes, I know politics, all of this stuff, war, it's all about money. But I have a personal connection to fighter jets right now, and I've had that for a long time. But I just wish fighter jets weren't just about war. I mean, they're beautiful machinery. Cars, for example, they're not only for racing, they're for travel and stuff. Boats, you know, boats are also used for war, and they are used for a lot of other stuff. So fighter jets, they are interesting, and they're just gonna vanish. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. Maybe not in my lifetime, but my kids and my grandkids are probably not gonna they're probably gonna have something else, but it's hard to let go. I'm slowly accepting that fact. Please tell me in the comments if you agree with me or if you disagree. I, as a content creator, can't change what the government wants to do with their military death weapons, but what I can do is complain about this nonsensical issue with you guys. Well, at the end of the day, I'm just a human with an autistic obsession of fighter jets. If this topic interests you, then subscribe. See you soon, aviators.